Good day. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadine's favorite and most citizen. I am the diaspora machismo. My people, all in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fame. The reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American, the Latinos, etc.? All in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of the protest. There's nothing particularly interesting that I should bring to your attention as it relates to my protest. And as you know, when I have protested and when I have updated you as to what transpired while I protested, it is always my pleasure and my delight to bring to your attention something of a social nature as it relates to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My people, Aaron Smart says the insults continue. What I am saying here, the lies are getting bigger. It's an unfortunate thing when our people cannot trust their politician to be honest and forthright with them. When politicians are resorting to lies just to get votes so that they can get an office that they are unable to deal with, it's a shame. It is the election season in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the politicians have already begun to try to pull the wool over the eyes of my fellow Vincentians as it relates to the creation of jobs. The question you have to ask here, why are they lying about the creation of jobs in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? And the answer to that question is, they are lying because they know for 25 years they have not created a new job, and therefore there are mass unemployment in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And in order for them to fool the people, you have to give them the impression that they are going to create jobs. Jobs they have no intention of creating. We have to remember that Gonsalves told Vincentians from 2005 to 2017, when the Argyle International Airport is completed, that their life will be better. It has been 8 years and no one can see any improvement in their lives. Now Ralph Gonsalves, Camilo Gonsalves, and Carlos James is now fooling Vincentians, telling them that they are going to have 2,000 new hotel jobs in the next 4 years. What they are doing, they are asking people who are hungry today to wait another 4 years so that they can get a hotel job. Does that make sense to you? Old people say a liar have no memory. And if you are sharing a lie between 4 and 5 people, some people are going to get the lie wrong. And those people who get the lie wrong is going to alert the people who they are lying to that something is wrong. Carlos James, the fool who is in charge of tourism in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, had a press conference where he was shaking someone's hands, and the heading was, the beaches resort at Moncton is going to produce 2,000 new jobs. Not just 2 new jobs, but new tourism jobs. Do you know how big a hotel you have to build to create 2,000 new jobs? Let me give you an example of how big a hotel you have to build if you're going to create 2,000 new jobs. This hotel is called the Western Bonaventure Hotel. It is located on Flower Street and 5th Street. This hotel takes up an entire block for itself. The Western Bonaventure has 4 towers, and each tower is 20-story high. The Western Bonaventure has 1,358 rooms. That is it, 1,358 rooms. Do you know how many employees the Western Bonaventure have? And I'm speaking from the janitor to the general manager. The Western Bonaventure, with its 1,358 rooms, has 601 workers. Out of that 601 workers, 500 are unionized. When the Western Bonaventure is on its slow peak, there is always three-quarter full, and this is in a slow peak. The Western Bonaventure is a very large hotel, 1,358 rooms, and they have a staff of 601 personnel. And I tell you, the staff includes from the janitor, security, to the general manager of the facility. This is no ordinary hotel. This is a top-of-the-line hotel. The standard and quality of service that they provide for their customers is top class, because their customers are the kind of customers, if they don't get the type of service they are paying for, they are going to write bad reviews about the hotel. The Western Bonaventure Hotel cannot afford to have bad reviews because they have a reputation they have to uphold. That means the Beaches Hotel at Moncton is going to be 4 times the size of the Western Bonaventure Hotel. From my understanding, the Beaches Moncton and the Beaches Sandals are 2 different investments. I will tell you why I tell you that. The Searchlight newspaper carried a story where they were quoting Gonsalves, and he was speaking about hotel development in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we know Gonsalves is the Minister of Finance. Gonsalves was speaking about the Beaches Sandals, and he said the Sandals people are going to upgrade their facility. They are going to increase the rooms in the first instance by 75 rooms. Apparently, Sandals currently have only 300 rooms. And Gonsalves is forecasting that Sandals' continued development may reach up to 600 rooms. The same Mr. Stewart, who was in the picture with Camilo when he was speaking about Sandals Beaches, I don't know if an upgrade of a facility will cause them to have a new name, but that is what it is now called, Sandals Beaches. And the man who appeared in the photograph with Carlos are the same person. So is Beaches, Moncton, and Sandals Beaches are the same development? So based on international standards, if Gonsalves and his government is going to employ 2,000 workers in the hotel industry in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they need to create at least hotels, rooms to the tune of about 3,500 new hotels rooms. But they are shooting at 1,500. So the question we have to ask here is Sandals Beaches an expansion of the resort in Bookament Bay as Camilo Gonsalves stated, or is Sandals Beaches an independent entity apart from the resort in Bookament? It cannot be, because the Sandals in Bookament have not been profitable since they start operating. They have not been able to cover their operational costs. So far, they have been operating in the red thus far. So if Sandals Resort have been operating in the red in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, why will they take on additional expansion project? It doesn't make sense. Let us play devil's advocate here. If Sandals Beaches is a separate entity from the Sandals Resort in Bookament, why will Sandals, knowing that a new resort is coming on stream at Bookament, that will be called, at Moncton, that will be called beaches at Mount Twin, why will Sanders name their new facility beaches also? This is not good marketing strategy. Something is wrong here. Okay, let's do the math, right? Sanders Beaches, according to Carlos James, is going to produce 360 new rooms. The alleged new Marriott Resort is going to produce 250 new rooms. In order for them to get 1,500 new rooms, that means the beaches at Mount Twin have to be an 890 room hotel. That's quite a big hotel. 890 rooms hotel. That's a very big hotel. People always remember a liar have no memory. And a lie between three people or more people is going to be proven a lie because someone is going to get the lie wrong. So we have Gonsalves, Camilo Gonsalves, and Carlos James are lying to Vincent once again, hoping that Vincentians are going to give them the nod and vote for them so that they can get a sixth term in office. A sixth term doing nothing. My name is Chief Strongman. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadine Spirit of the Most Hated Son. I am the diaspora magician. Remember to like this video, share this video, leave a comment on this video. Let me know what are your thoughts about this video. There are many more videos like this right here. Peruse those videos and let me know what are your thoughts about those videos. Remember to like or subscribe based on which social media platform you're viewing from. And I will talk to you on Friday.